There you are. This is Solwezi Manda, one of Mabanga's finest. My guest today on the program is a sports administrator. Is as well a former footballer, owns a team here in Northwest Province. He's my guest today. Please welcome Coach Emmanuel Tinozye Manda, who is fondly known as Coach Emma. Welcome to the program, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Sure. You are fondly known by your colleagues and your peers as Coach Emma. Who is Coach Emma?
Yeah, Coach Emma is a young man who was born in the 80s and started my primary school did my primary school in Kitwe at Matete Primary School and did my junior secondary at Mukova Secondary School in Kitwe. Then my senior secondary I did it in Chongwe, and after that I concentrated on football and went to Zimbabwe where I spent about 3 seasons with a team called Monomtapa. After those 3 seasons, came back to Zambia where I started my my course in accounts, even though I couldn't complete because of financial challenges. And after that, I went back to football.
Your football experience, I remember at one time you did play for Kansanshi Dynamos.
Yeah, the experience was just okay, and I don't regret anything for playing for Kansanshi. And I think Kansanshi has helped me to be a leader. And from that experience that I had from Kansanshi, that's what has helped me to be who I am today.
What led to your departure somehow?
Yeah, when we started in 2009, the team was playing Division 3. Then after a season, we went to Division 1. Then after another season, we went to Division 2, to Division 1, which was Division 1 North. So in December, I was injured and I couldn't continue playing football. But thank God, after some months, I came back to normal fitness. But I joined Zesco Solwezi. That's where I stopped playing football from.
So you played two teams in Northwest Province?
Yes, I've played for
Zesco. You are also the proprietor of the founder, I should say, for Solwezi Academy. This is a team that is solely, driven, I'm sure, by you yourself. What actually motivated you to come up with that team?
Yeah, so Solwezi Academy is not the first team that I've managed.
Okay.
Single-handedly, I am the one who formed Young Kansanshi in 2010. By then, they were playing amateur league. I used to use my own resources, whatever I used to get from the salaries that I used to get from Kansanshi. That's what used to manage the team when we were playing amateur league. So when I stopped in 2012, when I went to Zesco Solwezi, most of those were under 14. They were chased away from Kansanshi. They were just concentrated on the under 17 because I had 2 categories. I had under 17 and under 14. So the concentration for the management for Kansanshi, they just concentrated on the under 17 and under 14s. They were chased from the stadium, so they had to trouble me to say, "We've been chased. Please help us and form a team." That's where I got that courage to say, "Okay, I'm going to form a team."
You didn't want those kids, those players, to roam around in the streets.
So
you had to bring them.
Yeah, the time I formed Young Kansanshi, I had the vision to say Kansanshi Dynamo is going to grow one day.
Sure.
And wherever I've played from, looking at Nkwazi, I've played for Young Nkwazi. I played for Wisaga Dynamos Young and Senior. I played for Power Dynamos Young. So every team that I've played for previously, they had that young setup. So when I was forming Young Kansanshi, I knew that maybe in the next 2, 3, 4 years, Kansanshi Dynamos will be getting players from the young ones. Yes.
So how you manage the team?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. Mostly would depend on what we get from the sales of players. That's why our aim every season to at least have 2 or 3 players to play for the Premier League and the National League. That's what pushes us.
Well, I know it's not easy because when you look at this economy at the moment, in terms of financial position, I'm sure on your part, it's not all that sound, but you're actually managing to bring up a team and it's actually performing very well. That is a very commendable thing that you're actually doing.
Thank you.
So, could you put us to light in terms of how many players probably you have produced as Solwezi Academy?
Oh, the list is endless, but maybe I'll just mention those who are known. I always start with Prince Mumba because he's a role model. He's like an ambassador for Solwezi Academy. Almost all the players, even those under 10 players, they look up to him.
Sure.
Yeah, he's currently the captain for Power Dynamos.
Sure.
Yes, there's Onesmus Chipango. He was with Nkwazi, but now he's playing with Chilundu United. There's also Lamek Manda, my nephew. He's with Nkwazi, together with Luka Mtoshi. Yes, I think those are the notable ones I can mention. Yeah, even for the girls team, we've got Comfort Selimani. She was part of the team which went for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Bruce Mate.
Yeah, the Bruce Mate setup. Yes. Then we've got also Esther Musialela. She was in Spain for a year for the La Liga program. She has now joined Zanaco together with Comfort Selimani. There's also Andrew Kadasa. He's just joined Zanaco last month, January. So I think those are the notable ones, but the rest is endless.
So some clip where Comfort Selemani was, she brought some merchandise, the jerseys, brought it to the team. That was a very good gesture. So is there any reciprocation from these people that have actually gone? Are they falling back to the team in terms of support, whatever?
Yes, some they do, some they don't. So it's
the name of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, condolences, coach, again. I remember in 2022, your women team actually was involved in a fatal road accident, which actually claimed, part of your team members. So how was the experience at that time? Do you still have the women team?
Yeah, the team is not on, but the good news is the team is resuming next season. Yeah, we're just trying to put certain things in order, of which at least we've done maybe about 70% of what we wanted to achieve. And about the loss, it was sad. It was sad. It's something which we didn't expect.
So how many numbers were lost in this same?
Yeah, we lost 4 players and the coach.
Sure.
Yes.
Coach, are you sitting on first position in Northwestern Province Football Division 1? You have played 21 games. You've won 15 out 15, lost 3. What is the secret behind you're beating big teams along?
Yeah, I think it's just the belief in the boys that we have. Because imagine they're not sponsored. We don't have proper kit. Sometimes we go to Mwenlonga, we Kerenge, the same day you play, you come back. I think it's just the consistency which has been there in the team, and they promised the coaches to say, this season, coach, we'll try by all means and qualify for APSA, and it has paid off.
Do you just groom the local players, or you even poach from other towns?
Yeah, we do groom, but this season we wanted to do it a bit different. We got 2 players from Maninga, Joshua Sakambwende, midfielder, and Enoch Sachfula. Enoch is even the top scorer, currently leading the top scorers chart with 13 goals. Yes, and this January we got 4 players, 3 from Kabu and 1 from Chambeshi, just to try to reinforce the team, to prepare the team to go for APSA.
Congratulations, coach. You qualified for APSA.
Thank you so much.
So how does that feel, you playing APSA?
Yeah, let me just say, everyone before we started the league was aiming for the APSA tournament, and qualifying for that, I think it's a very big achievement to my part and also to the boys, because it will help them to be motivated, and that they'll have that exposure. Looking at our philosophy as Solwezi Academy, for us is a business. So if they play APSA Cup, I think even the value of the players will go up.
Increase.
Yes.
Sure. Are you going there just to merely participate, or to push in that competition?
We are going there to compete, because it's not just a matter of competing again. It will sell the team, because the team is not sponsored. So I think if we perform more at APSA, we're going to attract investors, and whoever is going to face Solwezi Academy should feel that they're playing football.
No, I like the confidence, coach. That's great. Away from that, coach, this year we are actually going to have the first elective, council for FAS, which is actually going to take place somewhere there in March. Your expectation?
I think whoever is going to be in the office should look at the development. The interest should be in the development of football in the province. because previously we were really land behind where football development is concerned. Yeah, imagine we don't have any tournament around. Yeah, most of the teams they're not sponsored. And whilst in Northwestern, it's the richest province.
Are you going to contest in one of the positions?
No, I'm not
Why?
competing. Yeah, the reasons are very simple. The team is topping with 7 points difference, and I want to concentrate on winning the league at the moment, because I know if the team wins the league and we qualified for APSA, definitely sponsors will come in.
Will
So
come in.
yeah,
You're married? You're with family?
yes, I'm married.
Sure.
Yeah, married. I'm happily married.
Does your wife support you in whatever you're doing?
A lot. She's always there for me.
Okay, sure. That's great. That's great. That's great.
Thank
Because indeed, they say for every successful man, obviously there should be.
A woman.
Yeah, and she pushes you for that.
A lot.
Where do you see your team 5 years from now?
Yeah, if sponsors come in, I think even 5 years is just too much. Maybe in the next 4 or 3 years, a team should be in the Super League.
Sure.
Yeah.
Come to the end of the program, coach. I want you to just straight look in the camera and give that confidence, encouragement to the players, administrators.
Okay. My encouragement to most of the clubs around the Northwestern is let's try by all means to groom our own players. Don't always look at winning games. We should concentrate on improving our players, because it's very embarrassing. 2 weeks ago, we had the national under-17 camp. No player from Northwestern was there. We just have to make efforts, and one of our boys who plays for our junior team, Teddy, is a midfielder. We pushed him and he went for training for a week, and he came back on Friday. So let's try by all means to groom these young players. It feels good to see one of our boys from our province in the national colors. So my encouragement is let's try to push these young ones. At least if you've got a main team, look at the developmental side. We should have developmental teams from under 10 until maybe under 17, so that we don't have an issue of maybe you store a player from somewhere else. Whereas when you have a nursery, things will be easy for you.
Good to have you on the program, Banga's Finest.
Thank you so much.
Coach Emma, as you are fondly known as. Sure.
Thank you.
There you are. That has been Coach Emmanuel Tinozye Manda, the proprietor for Solwezi Academy. This has been Banga's Finest. See you in the next edition.